Hi you guys, I'm doing a quick video to give you a supply list for what you're going to need if you want to build the ATC holder during the Streamathon on New Year's Eve. It will end up looking something like this. This was the quick prototype. This will have a closure. I haven't decided what kind yet, but if you want to make it, this is what you'll end up with. And I'm going to give you a quick list of supplies so you can make it along with me. So, what you need first is a piece of chipboard, paperboard, cardboard, whatever you want to call it. It's not corrugate in this case because there's no corrugate in it, but yeah, just some sort of flexible cardboard. I'm not sure how well cardstock would work. But you could sure give it a try. It's not going to get a whole lot of use, so you might even try that. Whatever you have on hand, for real. I used a shredded wheat cereal box for this one, and I'm going to tell you, I'll put this out here so you can see. Hopefully you can see. I'll hold it up a little bit. This is for the cover. Okay, the overall size is 3 inches by 11 inches. You're going to score it at 1 3/4 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 7 inches, and 8 inches to get your folds. I covered this with pattern paper, but it's not holding up to the folds, so that is probably not a great recommendation. The outside doesn't look too bad, but the inside is definitely not wearing well. So you might want to be prepared to paint yours or whatever, and then figure out what kind of enclosure you want, whether magnets. I think I'm going to use a magnet on mine, but you can do a button and tie it with string, wrap it around it. You could use elastic, but yeah, just come up with an idea for a closure. I actually got this idea, now that I've said that. I don't have it here in front of me. I'll let you guys know. Oh, what did I do with it? I had it here just a minute ago. Anyway, I'll have to get back with you on that. But anyway, I have changed the dimensions from theirs. Theirs seem to be fairly large. And that's why I had it right here a minute ago. I'm going to kick my own butt here in a minute. Oh well. Can't find it. I might have thrown it away. Anyway, so that's what you're going to need for the cover. Just a piece of flexible cardboard, cardstock, paperboard, whatever you want to call it. Then, for the pockets inside, I just used 20-pound bond on this. Any copier paper, any paper you have that you want. You could use pattern paper, whatever. Here's how I laid it out on an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet so that you can get 3 out per sheet of regular 8.5 by 11. 2 across here, 1 across here, and you'll get 3 out. I just used 20-pound paper. The overall flat size is 6 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and it ultimately ends up folding to 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I'll show you how. Here it is flat before the folds, but you're going to want to score this after you cut it out of your 8.5 by 11 inch. You're going to score it at 2 inches and at 4 3/4 inches. It ultimately will fold for an overall size of 2 3/4 across by 3 3/4 long. Okay. On this one, I've shown it with the notches cut out, and all I used for that was a 1 inch punch, no big deal. I made myself a little jig to set on there so I could put it in there and see where my punch was going to go. If you don't have a punch, I wouldn't go get one. I will show on stream how you can cut this with just an X-Acto, just in the shape of a V, so your ATC card will ultimately stick out the top of it. I'll show you quickly. Since it's sitting right here with the one I made for Christmas, hang on. I'll pull that down a little bit. So when it sits in there, you can easily pull it out. So the only other thing I think you're going to need, other than cardboard and paper and some paint or some way to decorate your little holder, is some, I use double-sided tape. I suppose you could use a glue stick if you have, you know, a good permanent one. You don't want anything that's going to let loose on you. And yeah, anything else you might want for embellishment and closure. It's a pretty simple project. We're going to get through it easily in my time allotted. So I'm also going to do another version with the clear holders, so that when it fans out, you can see everything that's in it. So I'm going to try that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much going to be your supply list. I hope you come to the Streamathon. My starting time is 11:45 New Year's Eve, and I will go until I think 12:15. So I'll be on during the midnight hour in the Central Time Zone for sure. So I hope to see you there. I will be giving away at least one of these little holders, so come and have fun with us. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you there. Bye now.